Alright guys, here's today's match. I got a tourney match here today for a tournament in a Facebook clan I joined. So here we go. This is with Austin. Yeah, Austin. I need to back this up a little. See if you can see that. Knew I should have fixed this. Alright. Well, here we lead off with my tourney team. My Aerodactyl. Here I went for taunt thinking he was gonna go for Dragon Dance. And so he withdraws Haxorus for whatever reason and switches out to Cloyster. Now I'm happy I got taunt on this, but he has the oddest moveset on some of his pokes, so we get the taunt off, we go for the Stealth Rocks to get them up. And here he goes for the Whirlpool. I don't know, but it misses. I don't really think it mattered much. So here we go for Stone Edge. We almost KO Cloyster, knowing Cloyster has great defenses. And so he goes for a Razor Shell. I don't really know why he has these moves. I was expecting like Icicle Spear, so I was just trying to get as much damage. But oh well. So we hang on with our Focus Sash, and we basically go for Earthquake for the KO. Taunt wears off, doesn't matter. Only has one more turn. And sorry if you can hear that ding that's coming from Skype because it's messing up or whatever. But alright. Well, now he sends in his Flygon. Not really anything I want to switch in on this. So I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge to get some damage off. And so just do a little. I believe he goes for the Hyper Beam. Again, this is just some group I joined just the other day. I don't know. Tournament I joined. Don't know why you'd go for a Hyper Beam, especially when a poke only has 1 HP. But here we send out Tenta, knowing that we can do a turn of whatever. So we go for the Ice Beam to KO the Flygon. So I do not want to take an stab Earthquake from a Flygon. After the battle, he did tell me his pokes weren't EV trained, but honestly, if they were, I don't know if it'd matter. But here he sends out his Zoroark, and being especially defensive, max special defense, he goes for Night Days, trying to do some damage. It won't really do anything at all. So we just start setting up our Toxic Spikes. I'm gonna get both layers up since I know he cannot KO us even with a physical move. So after judging how, unless he got a crit, which doesn't really matter because I can just switch in and bring out my Infernape with Mach Punch. So we just get up the second layer of Toxic Spikes. Now I believe he goes for this weird move next turn, Embargo? Yeah, Embargo, which stops you from using your items. I really don't see much point in it. I mean, sure, it'll stop me from gaining Black Sludge recovery, but not that big of a deal. So we just go for Scald. Not much to do. I don't want to switch into anything. Just gonna leave Tenta in here, knowing his team. So, man, I wish my computer would stop doing that. But he goes for another Night Slash. He gets the crit here. I don't really know if it matters. In the long run, it didn't matter. So there goes Tenta. Now I believe we send in for show to just KO with Mach Punch. But he switches out, which I thought was kind of odd. If you switch out, I have Stealth Rocks up, so it doesn't really matter much. And so he sends back out his Haxorus, takes Stealth Rocks and Poison Spikes. Blah. So we go for the the Mach Punch, loses some HP, doesn't really matter. Now, I believe we switch out. We go out to Mr. Hands. And here comes my Pythagoras. I love this thing. Defensively bulky. He goes for the Draco Meteor, which I don't know why. Again, Mr. Hands isn't all best in special defense, but I know Haxorus isn't the best in special attack. So we live that fairly well. And so he's starting to rack up on poison damage. I go for the Protect here, just to get more poison damage off. And Lefty's recovery. Here he goes for the Dragon Pulse. I don't see why you would have Dragon Pulse if you have Draco Meteor. I'd say choose one over the other. But, yeah, not really much to do. So, here he goes for Dragon Claw. Does a little bit more damage. Not much at all. We go to kill it with Nightshade. 100 damage equally, knowing that will KO, and that's the end of his Haxorus. He said in the chat that, okay, I got it, exile, freaking Skype, quit, I don't want to hear Skype, I want to close, lovely. But anyway, he sends in his Chandelure here, and I think I go for the Protect here, just to get more Lefty's recovery, expecting an overheat or something. Oh, no, I don't Protect, I go for Nightshade. But he goes for the Inferno. I don't, that's a 50 accurate move, and I don't even think it has the best power. But I do know it automatically for sure burns you, but with the poor accuracy, it's not really worth it. So, he misses, that really sucks for him. He withdraws his Chandelure and goes out to Glowworm. And yeah. Which actually turns out to be a Zoroark. And so, it dies from... I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. It doesn't really matter, he'll die to poison damage this turn. So... that it is the end of Zoroark. And what's the funny thing is, I thought when it would die, I thought it would actually tell you it was Zoroark, but apparently it won't. But alright. So here he sends out the real Glowworm, taking more damage, which also points why it would be Zoroark, because it would have died if it wasn't Zoroark to the Stealth Rocks. But he goes for the Hurricane. I was expecting some setup move, or at least fire type attack. I don't know really. So here we go for the Nightshade. Next turn we'll just Protect to get off, just to get more toxic damage on him. I really hope you can't hear that ding, because that would really suck, but oh well. So we go for the Protect. He goes for the Flame Charge? I mean, sure, it raises speed, but so does Quiver Dance. But this, I believe this is his last Pokemon. So oh no, he still has Chandelure, which I believe either dies to Stealth Rocks or will just Protect and let it die to Toxic. So yeah, we just go for the Protect here. And that's pretty much good game, Austin. I move to the second round of the tournament in the group I'm in. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Comment, rate, subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.